And we are back at Lucky 13 Podcast.
Back in action.
Yeah, you're back from India.
I am.
Purple's back from
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
I think that's the way you say it, right? Hawaii. Yeah. So what's going on, ladies?
Hey.
How was your trip, Purple?
Yeah, how was your trip?
It was good. It was good. I did a lot of hiking, like hours and hours.
So
and
then you
hours.
weren't relaxing the whole time?
No, and I was swinging off of random poles on the hiking trips. There was poles. It was amazing.
I saw you on some poles on the Instagram.
I saw you posing on some surfboards on Instagram, too.
Oh, yeah. I was doing headstands on paddle boards and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I had to stay in shape. I was drinking a lot of beer. I was like,
Yeah. So you had to
I
get some
gotta do
exercise in.
something.
Yeah, that's good. Good.
yeah, it was cool. It was nice.
How long were you there
I
for?
got a tan, 10 days.
You did get a tan.
Yep.
Yeah. I was tan after my first week in Goa, but it kind of faded when I was in Rishikesh because you have to stay covered up in Rishikesh.
Yeah.
Women can't show their shoulders, breasts, or legs. So,
No, I mean, breast is understandable.
but I mean,
Your chest at all?
you have to have something drapey over your chest.
It's Islamic over there? Like,
You
what
must
is it?
No,
have
it's
sweating your
Hindu.
balls
Oh, it's
off.
Hindu.
Yeah, it's hot. But, keeping the sun off your skin is actually a good idea there because the sun is so strong. So, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Goa, when I was in South India, like down there, Goa's was under Portuguese rule for a really long time, so it's still Catholic town.
Yeah.
So there, it doesn't matter. You can walk around however, you know. They don't like beachwear on the streets because it's still India.
Right.
But it's okay to be like in a bikini and
Right.
on the beach or in the beach cafe or
Let
whatever.
it all hang out.
Awesome.
Yeah, but in North India, like, or in the more holy areas, like, you have to be really covered up, really covered up. Like, you're supposed to wear like something like shawls or something to cover up the fact that you even have breasts, and you can't wear sleeveless tops.
Wow.
So
you're
if you're a
fucking
woman-
hot as balls.
Pretty
Yeah.
strict.
In the north where it's, no, it's
No,
cool
it wasn't.
up
It was 90 degrees when
Yeah.
I was there. Yeah.
Awesome.
I think 93 was the hottest day I was in the north.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the south it went up to 105 one day when I was there.
Damn.
Awesome.
But
It rained a lot when I was in
Hawaii, yeah, I saw some gray photos.
I was like, whatever. Still made the best of it.
Sometimes it's nice.
It was still like beach weather.
Yeah.
It was like raining. So
Yeah.
fuck it.
Cool. That's
How
it?
have you been here?
Where'd you go with?
I went alone. I went to go stay with a friend on their boat, and it was awesome.
On their
it was
boat.
a huge boat. It was
She's
so
very
cool.
elusive
Pirate.
about who this person is.
It's actually a friend that I met in Thailand last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, cool. And he lives in Hawaii, so I was like, oh, cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Purple making friends around the world.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I have another friend in China who wants me to come visit her, and I'm like, all right,
Cool.
just going everywhere now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fucking well
I
traveled.
met a couple who wants me to dog sit their dog for a month in Thailand.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What
They
part?
have a house. I don't know. Something with a P.
Phuket?
No,
Phuket,
like
no.
it's literally their house is in the
Panyang?
rice paddies.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck, I'd do it.
Yeah.
Tell them I'll do it.
They saw me running around doing animal rescue, and they were like, this woman loves dogs. So they were like, hey, we're always looking for someone who really cares about dogs to take care of our border collie when we go away. Because they do yoga clothing manufacturing here in the States, in California. So I guess they have to come here periodically to take care of business. And they travel a lot. So I was like, yeah, I'll take care of your house in the rice paddies.
That's cool.
Take care of your dog. But it is a month, so that's kind of hard
Is it?
to be away for a month. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were upset with me for being gone for 2 weeks.
Listen, that was fine. Honestly, it's not really
You
anything.
just said it was long.
It was long
It was
because
2 weeks.
I mean, listen, yeah, it's, in one way, it's not like you're gone because, like,
It goes fast.
I do the day to day here.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
The only time it was
You had to hang out at night.
Yeah, on weekends I hung out at night. You
yeah.
know, so of course the one night I leave early.
I was only gone on 2 weekends. If I'm gone 4 weekends, I could see you being like, this fucking sucks. You
2
know?
weekends, but then it was 3 with that Friday that you missed also.
Oh, well, I was sick as a dog. That wasn't because
Yeah.
I was away.
So it was still almost 3 weeks. So yeah. But whatever, man. I stuck it out. I was here late, and the more.
Oh, poor baby, hanging out at your awesome metal bar. I'm playing a tiny violin for you. I stuck it out. I hung out, watched the girls dance, had a beer. It was really depressing, man.
Yeah.
My job's hard.
Maybe.
I try not to drink too much. You know what I mean?
You know,
So.
you don't have to
Yeah, I need to
get
stop.
wasted. And have a
I
good
didn't.
time.
I didn't. I was pretty good this weekend.
I can't remember the last time I had a drink. I can't even remember.
Really?
Yeah, we
Can't
got a good
remember.
shit face
Oh
this weekend.
man, was it when we passed
No.
out?
Yeah, that's good.
No. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I mean, the last time I drank hard liquor was at our staff party in January.
I only had one person ask about you too. There was this guy came up to the door, and he was like a kind of a big fat guy.
I got a lot of messages. Where are you?
Oh my God.
There was this guy came up to the door, and he was like a big fat guy, and he had this very young black girl with him.
Okay.
There's a big fat white guy with a very young, very pretty black girl with him. Totally a prostitute, had to be.
Well, that's not necessarily true.
I don't know, man.
Jeff has no brain filter.
No, so he came up to the fucking door and he's like, Bejan asked him for ID and he's gave him his ID and she didn't have ID and he's like, well, I can't let her in. He's like, well, can I go in anyway? And he's like, what? So you're just gonna fucking leave her out here? You know what I mean? So then he's like, well. And that's what Bejan said to him. So you just kind of fucking leave her out here. So he kind of felt stupid. And she's just kind of standing there, you know what I mean? And then he's like, well, is Melody working? He's like, no, she's not here. He's like, well, can I? And he's like, and he kept asking questions. And I'm standing there. And then he's like, well, now you're not coming in because you're a dick. You know what I mean?
Oh, God.
So, yeah, so that was.
Like I'm going to do anything.
Yeah, no, I know.
You know?
I know. So he was the only one that asked about you. To me, anyway. So.
Yeah.
I mean, your normal fans know who you were, where you were.
Yeah, my normal fans knew who I was, where I was.
Yeah.
I did get some messages though, like, "Hey, I'm at the bar. Where are you?"
Yeah.
Not answering social media.
Yeah.
I didn't have Wi-Fi a lot, so just like sometimes it's not always. I mean, the power goes off a lot in India. So.
That's fun. That's fun.
Well, you like my India packing list always includes flashlights and stuff like that because you never know when
Flashlights.
you're
How
gonna
are
be in
like
the
the
dark.
bugs and stuff?
Bug spray.
Well, I don't know. I was in Rishikesh is like a city, so it's not really. It's a small city. It's like a village. It's not really that buggy. I didn't really have any bug
So were
problems.
you in bed early? I mean, early at night, and then up early in the
Yeah,
morning.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing to do after. Rishikesh is a holy city. It's
Right.
vegetarian. There's no meat. There's no booze. It's dry.
Yeah.
It's a
No
dry
metal
city.
bars.
So there's really nothing to do after 10 o'clock.
Go out cow tipping.
Damn.
That's so terrible.
Oh my God.
The women, when they walk by the cow, they put their hand on the cow and then they touch it to their forehead because it's
What?
holy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they
Cows
don't
are
eat
holy in
cows.
India.
Why is the cow holy?
And Nepal too. they
There's a
don't
lot of reasons. It's considered a holy animal. I'm not going to get into a whole thing on
Just
Hinduism.
give me like 3 answers.
No.
No?
No. I really don't want to get into a whole discussion on
on
Hinduism.
I'm
No, I'm a
curious.
jerk because my friend like was from Nepal and she's like, oh, the cow's holy, and she told me why. I didn't pay attention at all, and I just got her really drunk one day and made her eat bacon. I feel horrible.
A bacon is not from a cow,
Yeah, bacon's
Purple.
not from a
But
cow,
still, she
Purple.
doesn't eat like anything, like any pork or whatever.
Would you wait till? How did you make her eat bacon when she's
I don't know.
sleeping?
I was
and
like,
you
yo,
started,
just try this bacon, egg, and
jamming it in
cheese,
her mouth?
man. And now she only eats bacon, but she won't eat like the cow.
Yeah, they don't eat cows in those places because the cow is holy. They eat pig though.
Yeah.
In a lot of places in wherever in India and other places, they where there are pigs,
Yeah.
they eat pigs.
Now, a lot of stuff in the vegetarian area still has dairy in it, though, correct?
Yes, there's no eggs though.
Is that your phone going off? You didn't turn your phone off?
Yeah, it's Carlos.
Oh, see.
Yeah, they don't have in the vegetarian city. You can't get eggs, but you have dairy because the cow is sacred. So they just milk the cow. There's no factory farming to get the milk. So it's
they
not
just
like
walk up to the cow and fucking start
kinda.
milking it?
I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of like that. You know, it's natural. It's not like
Yeah.
It's not like here where it's torture and horrible.
So if you want a glass of milk, you just go up and suck an udder.
Ew.
You would.
Ew.
Yeah. Any good poop stories?
Oh my God.
No.
I was fine.
Well, you got to poop in a hole out there.
Yeah, I mean, not really. There's Western toilets when you need them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I stayed in a nice hotel that had a Western toilet.
Monkeys?
Cool.
And you see any monkeys?
Many monkeys.
Oh, I love the
Did
one.
you see
like,
my
just hanging
video?
with the guy.
I
Did
didn't
you see
see
my
the video.
monkey video?
I didn't see it, no.
On Instagram.
I didn't see it.
That was my
It's
favorite.
the sadhu like hanging out with this monkey, and you don't see the black-faced monkeys that much. The white ones with the black face. You see like more of the regular monkeys.
Yeah, it's not really PC anymore. So.
And no, it's not right. and it's really cute. So go to my Instagram later and watch the monkey
I'll look
video.
at it.
Yeah. I've lost everything I had though because my phone died
Oh no.
over the weekend.
You couldn't pop it in your computer and
I never
recover everything?
backed up.
You never put
I
it
got
through?
home sick as a dog Friday.
It doesn't just
slept
go-
all day.
It doesn't just go up to the cloud?
I don't let anything go to the cloud.
Yeah, it's the devil.
Why?
What like there's
people can
private
hack
stuff
it,
on
yeah.
there. Like I can't have
Exactly.
what if there's naked photo or something that
That's exactly
That's
what
why you
happened to
don't
me.
take naked photos. That's my whole thing. Also,
well,
I don't
that
do
stuff
that.
shouldn't go
Never
to the cloud. That's
Yeah.
all. None of my private stuff
Nothing
should go to a
The
cloud.
cloud can't be trusted.
It just goes to my computer, which is extremely password protected. So
Yeah.
no one can see any of my private shit. I don't trust the cloud.
No, that's why I don't take dick pics.
Well, you shouldn't anyway.
Exactly.
You need a macro lens.
Not cool.
Hey.
Funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's not much to do, but I was doing a lot of trying to help animals and running around and feeding starving
was
dogs.
awesome.
I did see that.
So cute.
I'm really happy because my friend Laura met me there, and she's carried on with the dogs that we were helping the most. This one area of dogs, and she met this woman that has an NGO out there that's trying to help.
NGO.
An NGO means not government organization. Basically, it's like the ASPCA, but the government has nothing to do with it.
Right,
so she has an animal NGO, and she's trying to get dogs sterilized there, especially ones that are in certain areas, so that they can not keep breeding because there's starving puppies in the street. It's the saddest thing you've ever seen.
Right.
So in this one area, the guy that we had been going to feed his dogs every day finally agreed to let them come and sterilize the female dog. So I'm really, really happy about that because that means we made progress with him.
Cool.
Why aren't they just milking the cows and giving the dogs bowls of fucking
Oh
milk?
my
all the
There's
time?
God.
people starving in the streets, so
yeah.
that's kind of the priority when people walk through there. I mean, we were like feeding this one dog, and there are these sadhus there, like the religious beggar guys, walking around in their robes and stuff. They don't work; they just worship God and they beg for food, basically. And we're feeding this dog, and this one guy looks at us and he goes, "I'm hungry too."
Wow.
And I was like, oh, man. But it's true. They're starving, too. You can see they're dying. There's people begging
so
all over the
sad.
streets, like women with no hands, guys with no legs. They're all over the
Jesus,
streets.
that
I'm
would
not
make me
going to
fucking
fucking
depressed.
It's rough.
Yeah.
It's rough.
But it would make you
so
just reflect back
it's
on your own
like
life.
I feel
Of course
like
it would make me reflect back
it
on my
makes
own
you
life.
come
why I don't
to
wanna
see
go.
how lucky you are in
Yeah.
your life, to
Yeah.
appreciate everything in your life. And I
Yeah.
think that's important,
It is important.
you know?
But
So my focus is animals in places like that because no one's looking at that because
Yeah.
there's so much fucking terrible humanity stuff happening
Right,
there.
right.
But there are organizations helping people. There's no clean water there, for fuck's sake. You know? It's brutal.
Damn.
yeah, that's fucking awful.
That's
It's
what I
brutal.
hear.
It's really rough.
But from the pictures, it looks so beautiful.
Well, I'm not taking pictures of
Yeah.
beggars with no hands or
Yeah,
legs.
Yeah, you're gonna pose with them.
You know?
No way.
I mean, they'll do it if you give them money.
Yeah.
You know? But it's just not nice.
Be like, oh, give me a wave. Just kidding.
It's not nice.
Yeah, that's just.
Yeah.
No, listen,
Yeah, there was one woman with no hands, like with the bucket attached to her arms, just like begging at the end of this
happened to her
bridge every
hands?
day.
But she has a
Well,
crazy story.
unfortunately, in India, a lot of people choose a child, and usually it's a female child, and they cut off a limb or hands because then when they beg in the street when they're children, they get more money from Westerners.
What?
and eventually they have to grow up and be an adult.
And then they,
Fucking
right,
hand.
exactly. So that's what happens.
Oh my God. That's
So you're
so
not
sad.
supposed to give money to children that you see in India with like missing limbs because often it's perpetuates this that keeps happening.
Yeah.
It's
Ah,
terrible.
That's fucking awful.
It's
Holy
really
shit.
terrible.
Wake
That's
up
like
call.
a small slice of what goes on there. It's really
Yeah.
out of control.
I don't think I can handle it.
I think it's good for people's constitution. I think if middle America got forced to go to India for a month, no one would be acting the fucking way
Exactly.
that
I
they
think
Well,
it's
yeah.
necessary
You know?
for some people to.
It's
see it.
unfortunate that people are so fucking spoiled here and don't realize how good that they have it.
Yeah.
Every time I go, I come back and I appreciate everything in my life so much more. Like now, my hip injury, I'm like, big fucking deal. I can walk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll work it out. It was exactly what I needed to do.
Yeah.
So,
Your hip's not
good.
ripped out of
yeah. Yeah, I'll work it out. So maybe I'll never be able to run again. I can fucking walk. I can work.
you. Grateful. It's good to be
know?
grateful.
It's good to be grateful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I did a lot of crying, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and that's
sometimes.
that's fucking yeah.
I did a lot of crying at night.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah. Well,
But it's part of life.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people, especially here in America or in other parts of the West, just kind of float through life and they get really upset about really stupid things. You know?
True.
Like my phone died and I lost all my photos and videos and people were like, oh my God, that's devastating. And I'm like, it sucks, but
But life goes
I'm okay.
on.
Yeah. Like I'll live.
Yeah.
I posted some stuff to social media, so that stuff still exists.
Yeah.
And I had sent a bunch of my photos to my friend Laura, so she's going to
perfect.
send them all back to me. So it's really only some of the stuff that I took for myself, like for my private reflection, that I lost. And that's okay, because it's not like it's going to be my last time in India.
Right.
I plan to go there again probably pretty soon.
What makes you love it so much?
I'm depressed now.
I'm sorry.
I'm fucking depressed.
You should be happy
Jesus.
because you have so much in
Yeah,
your
be
life.
happy. You have hands, motherfucker.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, hands, motherfucker.
No.
It's something, you know. I think that I might plan a birthday trip for me to bring people if they want to see some stuff next year.
I'm with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah, you're
love
gonna
so
go
much about
purple.
it?
You're not doing fucking handstands on the top of a cow.
Well, she might.
I mean, I did something like my friend who lives in Thailand. I was doing tricks off of like monuments and stuff. He's like, "Don't do that. Don't post it on the internet." He's
Yeah,
like,
it's really
"They're gonna throw
bad.
you in
It's
jail."
bad.
And I'm all like stoned and shot, and I'm like, "Oh, who cares?" Like I heard the finger like almost break off, and I'm like, "Oh God." I pretty much probably just escaped jail and death.
Yeah,
from
probably.
Bangkok jail.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of rules with the.
You can't touch that stuff.
No, you can't touch that.
Yeah, I
stuff.
just kind of went haywire.
And even with the there was when we walked into that monkey cave place, it said there was a big sign that said,
Can't read half the
"Do not get a
signs.
tattoo of a Buddha,
Oh
the
yeah, I
Buddha's
heard
head,
about
because
that.
it's disrespectful."
Yeah.
And I forget there was something else that was like disrespectful. I was like, oh, you know,
You can't like
Yeah.
step on the money or something.
Well, some people think it's disrespectful that I have 2 Hindu gods tattooed below my waist.
yeah,
That's disrespectful that they're on my legs.
Right.
But I wanted to have them on my body, and I'm out of space.
Yeah.
So, you know.
and you weren't getting a big throat Ganesh tattoo.
And you're not gonna put it on your face, you know,
Right,
that's
right.
not good.
So, you know, whatever. That's to each their own. I think different people honor different things in different ways.
Yeah.
But some things are just considered really disrespectful. So you want to try to be respectful when you're there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you want to be as close to following their customs as possible. There was a couple of women in the streets of Rishikesh in like halter tops, and I was shocked because I've never seen that before. And I came to find out that Israelis have been spending time there, and they don't give a fuck.
Oh,
yeah.
They get out of the Israeli army and they go to India because it's a really cheap
Right.
trip for them.
Right.
And they just spend a little time there hanging out and probably smoking hash and who knows.
So they don't get in trouble?
And well, men literally stare at them in the street. You can be grabbed. Like anything can happen to you if you're walking around like that. It's just really disrespectful of their culture.
Yeah.
So they don't respect you. You know,
Yeah, so
like
they're
no
saying-
one bothers me when I'm there because I dress appropriately. So I feel safe even when I'm by myself.
Even with your style and
No,
hair.
that no one bothered me at all.
That's
I
good.
traveled by myself
to know.
from one area to another area. Nobody bothered me. Sometimes guys try to take selfies with you. You have to let them know because they post it on the internet and they say that you're their girlfriend or that they're fucking
Yeah.
you
Oh yeah.
because you're
Yeah,
white.
because they want to be cool
Right,
or whatever.
right.
So like people are constantly trying to take selfies with you, and if you tell
have
them
some
no, then
selfie
they're
takers
sneaking
in
it, and
Hawaii.
people
Yeah.
are sneaking it all the time, and I'm like, bad karma, dude. That's bad karma. I tell them it's bad karma, and then they're like, oh.
I do that with girls too.
Yeah, you sneak
Yeah, I
selfies.
sneak selfies with
Yeah,
them.
and then you say
What's
that you're
with
banging
that?
them.
Yeah, say, hey, banging
He's
this
kidding.
All right.
It's brutal though.
Yeah.
While I was in India, I got all these weird messages from Indian men, like private messages on Instagram,
What?
like, "Hey, come visit me. I'm
my
here."
God.
Really
Yeah.
freaky
Well,
shit.
it's funny
I'll
because
be your
like, if
Arabian
you
Night.
post something from
They look at the tags,
The tags,
or
yeah.
and then they started messaging
fucking
me like
creepy, yeah.
crazy.
when I was in Thailand and I posted like hashtag
Stalkers
Phuket
go.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All of a sudden I had like these girls hitting me up
Yeah.
from Phuket.
They were like,
you know?
"Oh, suck your
girls,
dick."
quotation marks,
Yeah.
girls,
Yeah.
$20.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
I was
times.
disappointed when I was hiking in Hawaii though because there's like no animals there. They just have like these pigs running around, but I didn't even see one.
Wild pigs.
Actually, I
They're
saw
fucking
like
dangerous.
a giant snail. It was like bigger than my hand. It was so freaky.
Yeah.
Freaked me out.
Yeah, there's some areas of India you can't go hiking in because there's tigers and shit running
Damn.
around, elephants. There's a whole road into one area where I stay. When I go almost every time, I like to go to Rishikesh because it's one of my favorite places. But at night, you can't drive on the main road, so it's good to try to arrive there during the day because they closed down the road because the elephants started ramming cars.
Oh my God.
On the road, they don't like the lights or the
Gangster.
sound.
Right, right.
So
Gangsta
at night, they
elephants.
see the lights and they run and they ram the cars off the fucking road. So they have to
gotta see
close the
this.
whole road at night, and you have to go around some other crazy way just to get into the
The
town.
elephants will get you.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah. That's
awesome.
Wild.
I like the
Yeah.
elephants.
Wild
They shouldn't,
times.
'cause they don't like people. I mean, they shouldn't like people.
They get pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't blame them.
Yeah.
I get pissed.
But they say I have to say that they save a lot of land there for that stuff.
Yeah.
So there'll be like a really congested city, but then there'll be a whole huge area of wildlife.
That's because people got no hands to go
know?
building shit. You
Oh
know?
my
Oh
god.
man, that's not nice. Bad karma.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
Bad karma.
So why is it your favorite place?
I feel like I lived a life there once. Because the
That's
first
awesome.
time I ever went to Rishikesh, I felt like I had been there before, and I had constant deja vu. And
That's
I have
sick.
and I've been told that by like astrologers, like, oh, you used to be here.
That's
You
crazy.
were someone here before.
I could see it.
So it's
So you have like
interesting.
some sort of connection.
Yeah. And also, it's a crazy place. I've never been anywhere that there's so much beauty and yet so much
Pain.
horror in the same place. Like, you can see the most horrible thing, and then you can turn a corner and see a beautiful temple with women in beautiful saris, like
It's crazy.
singing to gods and happy even though they have nothing, you know? So
It is beautiful.
it's something to
Yeah.
experience. I think that we're really spoiled here.
Oh, well, very fucking
Sounds like
spoiled.
something.
But I think
would
that we
wanna
don't
write about.
know that we're spoiled.
Yeah.
Like, unless you
No, we
go
really
go to
are.
places that, like, third world countries, like even in parts of, even in parts of South America, you can go and experience that. There's definitely there's even parts of like the DR, places where you go that there's so
Yeah.
much poverty that
You go to
that
fucking
we're
I was in
Mississippi.
DR.
spoiled,
You can go to
know?
Mississippi and see some
You went to
fucking-
DR, right?
I had like
It's
little
really
naked
bad.
children in the jungle running up to me,
It's
asking
bad.
me, like eating oranges
Yeah.
off the trees.
That's why I don't want to go to DR. I have to say,
Yeah,
like,
it was sad.
If I go on vacation somewhere, I really
That's
don't
when I
wanna
opened my eyes and
see
I was
that
like,
shit.
what?
Unless I'm going there for that purpose.
For that purpose.
You know what
I
I mean?
was just riding a horse through like a poor village. Like I had my bathing suit on and like short shorts. I'm ready to go ride my horse on the beach, and we're passing this like little village, and like these little kids are chasing after my horse, like money, 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 and they're just like eating oranges. They're like butt naked. I
Yeah.
felt like shit because if I had money, I would have gave it to them. But
Sometimes when
I
you
was in my
give them,
bathing suit.
what I do have to say is sometimes when I try to give food to some of the people, they get pissed off because they want money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I hate that.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so then I'm
It's
like,
like,
you know
are you
what?
gonna
I'm
buy
not
food
helping people
anyway?
anymore. I'm going to go put all of my resources
To the
towards the
animals,
animals.
right?
Because they want
They're-
the fucking
they want
food.
anything.
Right, right,
Like, you just turn down, like, I tried to give you a couple oranges and a banana, and you just, like,
That's
you say
retarded.
10 rupees at me? Fuck you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Probably
you're
wanna go
making
get
you're
alcohol.
making emotion showing me that you need food. You know,
and I give you food, and it's not
but
good
I don't
enough.
know what that's about. I don't really know. I know, like, if I don't know, I don't really know what that's about. They can't get alcohol in Rishikesh. There is none.
Crack epidemic.
So
What the hell?
no,
There's no drugs out there.
no. I mean, I'm sure there's
Opium.
things to smoke, but
Marijuana?
I don't really see that in Rishikesh. In other places, you see a lot of that, but
What's that other stuff? Cat?
I have
Catnip?
no idea. They smoke a lot of hash there.
There's this stuff. There's that.
Salvia.
What's it called? Like you chew on it, it gives you like a kind of a caffeine rush.
I have no idea.
Some bamboo sticks. I don't know.
No.
Some kind of leaf, maybe.
It's like I think so, or it's like a root or something like
yeah, I
that.
don't know.
Oh, it's like this tree root. Yeah, I heard about that. And some people get like really sick. It's kind of like ayahuasca.
No.
no,
It's-
no,
it gives you like a buzz, and I knew of it because Scott, remember Scott, our old electrician?
Oh, well, how could I forget him?
Scott rules. So Scott used to get it from the guys at the deli next door who were Middle Eastern. I don't know what they were, but
Right.
But they used to give it to him,
Right,
And he would
right.
sit there at the bar chewing
Chewing
on
on
shit,
it,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? And apparently it would give you this buzz.
I wasn't in the Middle East, right?
No, I know, but there's still like whatever, man.
So if I smoke weed in India, they're going to throw me in jail?
I mean, I don't know where you would get it.
Damn. I don't know if I can go there then.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can smoke hashish though. I'll pretend.
in some areas, you can definitely get anything you want. Like North Goa is a big party town. Everybody's high there. They have raves there and
Oh, yeah, I saw
all that
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
All
But
right,
that's not
where
what I go
gotta
to India for. So
I'm going to go there, get the weed, come back. You know?
There you go.
Got
All right, let's get to some fucking news.
okay.
Woo woo. So decapitated break their silence and they announce a return. Woo. Because
Break their silence over the alleged rape charges.
allegations.
Yeah.
And do you want her to read the whole thing? But he goes off on
I'm
a fucking,
curious to what
He goes off on a
well,
fucking tangent.
Well, he should go
Yeah, all
off
the
on a
charges were
tangent.
just kind of
they were
dropped out
just
of
dropped.
the blue. It says on January 5th, the trial was never held. They're back home in Poland, and they, they wrote a whole bunch of crap about how they feel, and here it goes.
Yeah, go ahead. It's a long statement if you want to.
Oh my God, it starts like some sort of political speech. We are innocent, we are free, we are back home, and we are ready to return with the band. The last few months were one of the most terrible and irrational times in our lives. Jail is a horrible place, 96 days in jail, and almost a month outside the jail, where we were dealing with
96
fear.
days in jail.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Crazy. I would sue the
nothing,
bitch, yo.
that's
I would
fucked
sue
up.
the bitch. Dealing with fear, unbelievable stress, depression, even violence. It was a really hard time, especially for our families. Being in jail in another country with charges that became a criminal case is an extreme experience. We do not wish this on anyone. It caused ourselves and our families many stressful days and sleepless nights. The canceled tour meant loss of the income we used to support ourselves and our families, but
Yeah, of course.
worst of all, it cost us our professional reputation in a community we have loved and been members of all our lives.
Hey, you know what? We were like behind them saying that it's possible that she's a liar.
Yeah.
I don't think everybody thought right away that they were guilty.
No, I don't think so. But a lot of people, you know how fucking the interwebs
Stupid,
are.
yeah.
I mean,
All the shit talking and bashing.
Yeah. People fucking suck.
Yeah, that sucks. Unfortunately, while we were jailed, we could not communicate with the outside world, leaving our fans and our metal community to read many news stories and posts on social media that were contained inaccurate information because there were no direct statements from us, the band, the ones in the middle of this, all of this. We ourselves could not report on how the situation was unfolding. This led people who were so shocked by the news to make untrue narrations. Without walking our experience with us, they felt obligated to comment on our case and blamed us without even knowing the facts that said something opposite. They came to a very fast opinion about us in a very public way. And
I'm sure they got ripped apart.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, hopefully now it like
everyone does.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do nothing and get ripped apart on the internet.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
true. In this internet age, it's really easy to ruin someone, their life, their family, their career. Some media and people just jumped on a topic and made their own inconsistent storytelling, taking one piece of information and creating a story they wanted to tell about us around it. For those who do not know yet, our case was dropped. All charges against all members were dropped. Words hurt, words matter, truth matters. Does sexual harassment happen? And do crimes against women exist? Yes, and it's horrible. Do false accusations happen? Yes, and this really happens, and it's also horrible. Many people are falsely accused every day, and the metal community is not immune. Unfortunately, it happened to us. People with their own motivations who falsely accuse someone don't seem to understand they can ruin someone's life.
She should be put in jail. Honestly.
Hell yeah! What the
she
fuck?
should be.
I mean? Yeah.
She should be.
Why is I don't know what's happening.
I don't think charges
Are they
against
not
her.
pressing charges
I don't
against
know.
her?
I don't think
Because
so.
usually, if you make a false allegation, they can. The police department presses charges because you've wasted all the resources of
Yeah.
the police department in that jurisdiction.
I don't know.
The rest is pretty much them thanking everyone for sticking through and apologizing for missing tours.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that sucks, but I'm glad they were exonerated,
Yeah.
and hopefully
It
they'll be
doesn't
back
say if she's
to
going
it.
to jail though.
Unlike Inquisition, which I'm sure you have that story in
Yes,
there.
that story's in there also.
Fucking Dagon. So upset.
Yeah, douche.
Go ahead.
You
I
guys
was like,
are
oh,
great.
maybe it's a Tracy Lords type situation, but no, it doesn't seem like it was a Tracy Lords type situation.
No, not at all.
Watan.
What's
Watain.
Weird. Part ways with guitarist after Nazi salute photo surfaces. Hail Hitler. Just
Oh,
kidding.
yeah?
Just kidding.
Fucking purple.
People think that I'm a Nazi when I travel because of my haircut. It's so stupid.
Why? Is it a Nazi haircut?
I don't know. Maybe with the red laces on my boots.
Well,
at one
that's
time.
what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, that means you're a Nazi skinhead.
Yeah.
And then you have your head shaved, so yeah.
Yeah, I can
But
see
then
that.
again, I wore my boots to the gym the other day, and this black guy was like, "Love your shoes."
Yeah,
well,
but
you
that
didn't know.
black guy didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah, good point. So whatever. Hail Hitler. The gesture on the picture was done in jest. That as much as we have to say about that. But to put an end to this tiresome and time-consuming nonsense, the guitarist in question has decided to step aside for a period of time to avoid further hopeless discussions on the subject.
Oh, God.
We furthermore spit upon the ill-willed ignorance of all those who maintain that Watain have any political agenda whatsoever. For 20 years, we have proven otherwise, and people should know better by now. Finally, we would like to send a heartful fuck off to all who insist on feeding the mindless moral witch hunt hysteria that is now festering on worldwide heavy metal culture.
Okay,
Hail
so
Satan, he
what
says.
people, yeah, they're actual Satanists. What people people like to forget, since it was their demo was called "Fuck Your Jewish God."
Oh my
And no one talks about that because no one knows about it.
What
Jesus.
Haynes? That
Yeah.
was
They
theirs?
cannot
Yeah,
redo
yeah.
this.
I have it. So
Yeah.
yeah. So
Evidence.
people just kind of forget about that because it wasn't
Well,
a real
people don't know.
release.
People
yeah.
don't know.
Well, now they know. They listen to the Lucky 13 podcast.
Wow.
Now they know.
They're trying to say that people have misinterpreted, the Nazi
maybe not.
salute. Fucking
Maybe
hell.
not.
This is what he says. Fucking hell. Come on, folks. As everyone should know by now, our members have no ties to Nazi ideology, neither publicly, personally. It's just all lies.
Who knows?
Who knows?
I mean, they hate all major religions, all Abrahamic religions. Fine, that's fine. But it's just funny that they're like getting all high and mighty about it when that's
Yeah.
the name of their first demo.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know if they can cover
Fine.
that one.
Whatever.
Awesome.
Did you print the
Yeah.
same article
Although I
twice?
have to say, after their last awful album,
You
their
did?
newest one is better.
Yeah.
That last album they put out was terrible.
Yeah,
and
but
I
they put out a new one. That's
ripped
good.
all their patches off everything I own.
And now
But the new one's
better.
decent. Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad you agree with it.
It's like, you're not good enough
glad
anymore.
you
Patches be
approve.
gone.
Yeah, I don't know if I approve, but it's better.
Yeah.
It is an improvement.
Yeah.
Next story.
Next, so Inquisition dropped off from Maryland Death Fest in Satiricon.
Satiricon.
I knew I wouldn't remember how to say that.
You know what a
Tour.
satyr is, Purple?
Sounds like my dick.
Yeah.
You know who Pan is, Purple?
Purple Pam?
Pan.
Pan.
No, you got me.
All right.
Do you want
It's like a frying pan?
Not really.
Maybe now's not the time. But anyway, they're not on that tour or Death Fest, so
Yeah, Maryland.
Goodbye,
Death Fest. Why?
Inquisition.
Yeah, they got
Why,
kicked.
Purple?
They got kicked.
because they
Wow.
got themselves dropped from Season of Mist after it was revealed frontman Jason Dagon Weirabach. Did I say that one right?
It doesn't matter. He just goes as
He
Dagon.
pled guilty
Yeah.
to child pornography charges in 2009.
Yeah, and how is that just coming out now, though?
Well, because he pleaded out,
Yeah.
and so he got days served, and that's it. They sent him for some counseling, I guess.
Yeah, they sent them for counseling.
Yeah.
They had to pay like $1,000 fine.
Yeah, because it was just pictures, and it was his first offense, so he
Yeah.
pleaded out.
OMG.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, whatever.
And they just played here.
Yeah.
Like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that sucks.
And people went to the show. It was sold out.
I mean, that fucking sucks.
I don't think everybody had heard about it at that point.
No,
Because
this just came out. Someone sent me a message while I was in India, like, "Oh no, guess what?" Because people know I love Inquisition.
Well, because somebody, because somebody told me that night. They're like, yeah, he just got busted with fucking child porn. And I was like, but people went to the show, so I don't fucking know.
Yeah, but it just happened.
Yeah.
It just came out.
Yeah.
Like last week. It just came out.
And I read the article on it, and he got busted. It wasn't a mistake. You know what I mean? Like,
No. Even his wife said, did you hear this part?
Yeah.
His wife said, he used to make me dress up like a little girl.
Yeah.
And I was afraid that he might be looking at child pornography.
Yeah. That's fucking
well, there
awful.
goes that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's fucked. So now I have to do some more patch ripping off all my fucking shit because I have a huge back patch on one of my vests, Inquisition, and I have like a million Inquisition things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
Everyone's
funny.
gonna think you're raping children if
When
you
I
don't
was
do
reading
yeah.
that.
I'm a Nazi pedophile apparently.
Nazi rapist now.
Well, you know, because we have a big Inquisition drumhead in our apartment.
Yeah.
And like I was
Well,
telling.
it's gonna you could probably now sell that on eBay to some child porn people.
Oh my god.
But I was like,
Probably get a good price
as
for
soon
it.
as fucking I told Kelsey what was going on, she just looked at the drumhead and was like, "Oh Jesus."
Yeah, fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Why do people gotta be fucking retarded?
Get it together,
Yeah,
people.
man, for
Get it
real.
together, humanity.
I think that people have urges that they can't control, and it really sucks if that's your fucking urge.
Yeah.
You know?
Ew.
I spoke to a guy that I used to see when I was a dominatrix, and he was telling me how, you know, the compulsion to be dominated is so strong, and to hear, like, a woman be in control of him was so strong that he was, you know, he felt weird about it for a long time, but then he realized that's so much better than if the compulsion is like little kids or something
Right,
like
right,
that.
right.
Like, what the
Well,
fuck do you
damn.
do?
Yeah.
How do you change it's in your brain,
Yeah.
you know? It's fucked up.
I think I would contemplate suicide.
That's rough.
I don't understand how these things end up in people's
They
brains
happen. I
in the
mean,
first
you
place.
have some weird wiring problem, or when you're a kid, something happens, and it gets associated with sex in your brain, and then it's almost impossible to change that association. I don't know. Medication helps. Sometimes therapy helps if you can get to the root of it.
Medication helps too, and it makes they have the medication that makes you impotent.
Right,
You know what
right.
I mean?
Well, guys stop taking that because they don't want to be fucking impotent.
Exactly.
But this, at least Dagon, in his defense, was alone, wasn't molesting children, was just looking at pictures and masturbating in the privacy of his home.
But you don't know if that would escalate. That's
You
the
don't,
problem.
but apparently it's been
Opening
going
up the
on for at least
can of
since
beans.
2009.
Yeah.
So at least he was keeping it to himself,
Yeah,
and
that we
wasn't
know of.
that we know of.
Right.
So it's hard. It's a hard thing to have a mental illness revolve around, and I feel for those people, but it's horrible.
I watched the movie once, and the guy had those fucking urges, and he ended up cutting his dick off.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like that
Terrible.
solution.
Yeah.
I read an article about a pit bull. A man climbed through these girls' windows. They were sleeping with their pit bull, and the pit bull bit his dick off because he tried to rape
Hooray!
them. I was like, yeah.
That's why pit bulls rule.
I know,
Yeah.
they're my favorite.
They're such good dogs.
Best dogs ever.
Yeah.
So the last story, Ozzy sued AEG for allegedly blackmailing him into performing at the Staples Center in L.A.
Wait,
He's bugging.
he was blackmailed?
I
Does
don't
that even
know.
make
I
sense?
didn't actually read
Was
the
he on
article.
All right,
some
tell
sort
us.
of drug?
Tell us what happened.
I don't
Pepper.
understand.
And then there's
Look
just a
at
picture
that
of
photo.
Ozzy and his
That's
face.
an amazing
He's
photo.
like, yeah, they did it. They blackmailed me. Ozzy will embark on his No More tour. Tour beginning this May, blah, blah, blah. And the dates just keep
Blah, blah,
coming.
blah.
Ozzy's scheduled to play at the O2 Arena in London on one of the legs of the tour. But AEG says unless he plays the Staples Center in LA, California, they're not going to let him play the O2 Arena. Ozzy has now turned around and filed a lawsuit against AEG saying he feels as though this decision is in violation of the antitrust laws. What do you guys think about this?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know either.
Just play it. You're making money.
I know, right? That's
You're
what I'm
making money.
thinking.
I don't fucking know.
They didn't
I
want
would,
to play
I would
it.
kind of be pissed
Yeah.
too. I'd be
That
like,
kinda
come on, let me
sucks.
do what I want to
Yeah.
do, man. Like, I'm fucking Ozzy, you know? Shit.
I don't know, man.
Sharon calls bullshit on the clause, saying, shame on AG for bringing artists into power struggle that you're having with your competition, not Live Nation, I suppose. So
Seems like
it's-
it doesn't really matter when kids have no hands. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
back.
Thank you.
No, that's why I
Thank
like,
you.
you know.
Spoiled
Exactly.
America.
All right, just play the fucking show.
And
What are you gonna
this
do?
is making news, man. Those kids aren't making news,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, no.
That's the sad part.
Yeah, that is the sad part. This
That's
is
what I'm
this is what matters in our fucking
Yeah.
Disneyland of a country.
Disneyland
Yeah.
of a country. That's
Yeah.
poetic. I like that.
So
Yeah, what are you going to do?
You're just not going to rape children, though. Definitely
No.
don't do that.
We had a great show at Gramercy on March 8th, by the way.
oh, I'm
It was
glad.
very good.
I'm glad it was good.
Oh,
Were
yeah.
people there early enough to see
People
you?
were there early enough to see us. It
Good.
was fucking really good. I was very nervous before we went on because when we did sound check, you couldn't hear shit on the fucking stage because that stage is humongous.
It's big, yeah.
Shiza,
But
man.
like after we got off stage, Johnny's like, dude, don't worry about it. Once people come in, it kind of fucking
Right, you can hear better. Yeah.
Ryan did sound for
Are the
us.
monitors not good?
It's just very echoey in there. So all I heard was drums.
Ryan
Yeah, I couldn't
who?
hear-
Today's Day, Ryan?
No, yeah.
Yeah.
He did sound for us, which was cool.
Cool.
Nice.
So yeah, it sounded really good. We played good. We got a great response.
Awesome. Of course you did.
Jose Mangan, have we pronounced
It's
his name
Mangan,
right?
yeah.
Mangan. He's me and Kelsey were actually in the car on Monday, and we're driving down fucking. We had Liquid Metal on.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey man, I just saw this really cool band from fucking Brooklyn. Their album just came out, Eyes of the Sun." So he played us on the radio. It was kind of awesome.
Very
That's
cool.
I should have gotten a blowjob right there. In the
Right there. You didn't?
I didn't.
Kelsey,
I didn't.
what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Start sucking.
She doesn't want to look at the guy in your belly, that's why.
I know. Fuck, man. You know, you're fucking.
Keep his shirt on. When he feels fat, he keeps his shirt on anyway during sex.
Yeah. No, I'm married now. I'm not shy anymore.
No, you
It's
don't
okay.
care.
I never
Yeah,
show
I'm
my
not trying
boobies
anymore.
during sex. I'm like, no, don't look. I don't have them.
Yeah, so that was kind of fun, and yeah, so we getting a good response. We had some douchey comments on fucking Facebook today.
Well, of course you do. What are we talking about?
Why?
People love to talk shit on fucking on the internet.
Somebody put the video up, and like Blacklight Media put the video up, and then somebody was like, "I don't need this noise in my life." Somebody called me a talentless
God.
Lemmy.
Oh, all right. So I got called
the
worse
best
things
thing
when
ever.
Vice did that piece on my metal yoga. So
I know. It's just
people
fucking
suck.
douchey.
They have nothing better to do than to hate.
Yeah.
They say the more haters you
miserable
have,
themselves.
then the more successful you are.
Yeah.
So just think of it that way. That's
And
how I
it.
like
We
to
had
think
half
of
good
it.
comments,
Hell
half
yeah.
bad comments.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
so whatever.
So haters suck dick,
yeah,
all
exactly.
of you.
Suck it.
My
Whatever.
purple
Suck-
I hope you
Dick,
come
yo.
back in your next life as a child and your mother cuts your fucking limbs off in India.
Yes.
Shit. That
You
is
pieces
some
of
shit
shit.
right there.
But we're playing Boston April 21st. Anybody from Boston listens to this? We're going to be playing
Boston.
O'Brien's Pub.
Boston.
Are you gonna have a wicked kegger?
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. So come to fucking
Boston
Alston
cream.
and come see us at O'Brien's. And we're playing here on May 5th.
Okay.
Cool.
Awesome.
Cool.
Maybe I'll make it that time. I'll
You
go all
better.
the way to
May
Boston.
5th.
May 5th, Cinco de Mayo.
Okay, good. Phew, I'm leaving on May 11th.
What
Where you
sucks is
going?
fucking- yeah, where you going now?
Finland, you know this.
Oh yeah.
Christ's sakes. I'm taking a fucking, right as soon as you get back, I'm leaving on a little motorcycle
No,
trip.
fine. I don't give a
He's
shit.
like, my turn.
I told you
Yeah.
I'm not going to Maryland Death Fest this year.
Yes.
I'm going to this instead.
Well, I'm going to
So
tell
you can
nice.
go whenever you want.
Yeah.
go
Okay.
where you gotta go.
I'm leaving on like the 21st.
Great.
I think you come back on like the 19th or the 20th.
No, I come back on the 22nd or the 23rd. Whatever that Sunday is.
That's the 20th.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
the
is.
festival is on the.
It's on the 20th, I'm telling you.
It's
20th
not.
of what?
Yes, it is. May.
No.
All right, maybe it is.
I'll be
like
in
a
Canada
better,
in
yeah.
June. I'm out.
Canada, what are you doing in Canada?
I'm going to a music festival, but not like a metal. It's like a dubstep.
EDM shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little
Oh, you're
dubstep
right.
freak.
Told you I'm right.
I'll be back. Yeah, the 20th. You're right. I'll be back the 20th.
Good. Because I'm
Okay.
leaving the 21st.
Cool.
We're going to have a bike night here on the 20th.
Cool.
On the 20th?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Everyone
I don't
come
know
to
what
Lucky
time I
tonight
get
and see me
home.
shake my ass. Whoop,
yeah.
whoop,
And
whoop.
then I'm going to leave on the 21st.
I am going to miss 2 weekends, even though I'm only gone a week, though.
Yeah. All right, Melody, fucking world traveling.
That's me.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Well, you know, now that I don't
sport.
have a corporate job anymore, I realize now is the time to do this.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, get
You
that
know.
shit going.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
all right. Thanks, everybody.
We'll talk to you next. We'll be here next
I'm
week.
going to a metal festival, so you'll hear all about it when I get back from Finland.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Metal
awesome.
Festival.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, and if anyone's free tonight, I'm performing at Velvet Lounge, Brooklyn, Williamsburg, and then
Okay.
I'll be here at Lucky. Woo.
There you go.
Awesome.
Later, guys.
Later.
Later.